Hello everyone, Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 15, and we are playing on the old family farm on the RDL and multiplayer server. I'm making some mixed rations for the cows here. Just figuring out if I can actually pick up grass and straw from the piles here, and it looks like you can, so it makes making mixed rations quite easy on this map. I'm going to head over to the silage here and pick up some of that a moment. Okay. Yeah, it's probably enough silage, I think. Now put a little more grass and straw in it here and see what we got. Hopefully the cows will like our concoction. Not sure how much grass is in here either, so hopefully there's enough to finish this. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Actually, looks like we might need a little more silage yet. We'll see what this looks like after we put a little more straw on it. And technically you don't have to put any straw, but I always like to put straw because it's basically gives you more mixed rations. And straw is fairly easy to come by usually, so nope, can't get 100%. Guess not. Yeah, close enough. Looks like I should have put just a little more silage in it, though. We still got mixed rations, though, so that's good. And let's see what's there. What trough does this have to go in for the cows? Okay, looks like that one will work. Excellent. And I'll have to say, too, since the 1.3 update for Farming Sim, seems like the multiplayer experience has been just phenomenally better, in my opinion, at least for me, anyway. Really taken away a lot of that jerkiness and just the overall multiplayer lag. It's definitely not 100% yet, but I would say it's a whole lot better than what it was and has been. Okay, let's see if we can get one more load yet. Actually, does it say anywhere where... Let's see, grass and storage prices. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just wondering how much grass and straw we actually have in storage. Okay, that should be enough. Yep. The easy mixing solution for those who are wondering is just a third of each. Third silage, third grass, third straw. That's the easy way to do it. Okay. This thing holds 12,000, by the way, so a third would be 4,000 each. Obviously, I'm not quite on that number, but close enough. There's no more straw here, maybe. Looks like there is. That might be why I only got 99%. Oh, wait. No, now it's filling up. Okay. I'm not quite sure why it's not filling up to 100%, but I guess that's close enough. I wonder if that's got something to do with the multiplayer. Anyway, hopefully you folks are enjoying the little bit of, I would say, silliness we got going on in this map with the size of equipment we have. I mean, old family farm with case quad tracks seems a little bit overkill, but as I always say, there's no such thing. Or as some other, probably more famous person always said, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Okay, excellent. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to drive out straight, no sneaking out through that way. Fine. Oh, come on, look out, cow. Didn't you see me coming there? I'm going to roll you over and we'd had beef right on the spot there. Okay, let's leave that there. I do believe we have a couple fields that are ripe. Yes, we got 11, 12, and 13 are ripe, and I think 3 is actually a grass field. Yes, it is. Yeah, just 11, 12, and 13 are ripe. Also, 1, 4, and 10 could probably be replanted. Maybe we'll work on that instead. Let's see what's here. We'll head out there and get that cultivated up. Also, for the multiplayer server, I was able to get the states map uploaded to the server. Looks like it'll work. It says it doesn't have any errors, so I mean, that's not a perfect guarantee yet, but it's definitely one step closer to actually having it on the map, or having the map on the server, I should say. Actually, you know what? Probably use some fertilizer on this field first. See what we got for fertilizer spreaders. Don't believe I've purchased any yet. Nope. Okay. Let's see what's what do we have for manure? We got 64,000. Let's see, that'd be the solid manure. 92,000 liquid. Wow, that's just a lot of manure. So we have the Zune hammer, Flygoal, and the solid. Let's try the liquid one here. I haven't really used the Zune hammer a whole lot yet. Got a 15-meter width. That, I believe, is the transport. Yeah, this one's transporting. That's what I thought. Same thing for this one as well. Although this one is more designed, set it at the edge of the field, fill it up there. Anyway, let's try this one. I noticed, interestingly enough, the Saloon hammer by itself has a working width of 15 meters. Looks like if you add this doohickey on the back, it's only got 6 meters. Let's see what we got at the store here then. The one probably slight benefit of the Saloon hammer with the doohickey on the back, the fact that it'll cultivate. Yeah, if I screwed that turn up a little bit there. Yeah, in case folks can't tell, I'm not using my steering wheel today, just got the keyboard hooked up at the moment, so. These articulated tractors definitely benefit from a steering wheel, the analog input. Okay, we're not close enough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Had to be a little farther forward. Or either that closer, I'm not sure which. One of the two. Yeah, one would have assumed I would have been close enough when I was, by this thing here, but I guess not. By the way. Thinking that went down, but I guess it doesn't. Okay, we'll see how long this lasts on this field here. Okay, let's not detach it. As small as what this field is, this probably actually will not last that long. Okay, let's just clip through the tree here, I guess. A GPS mod would definitely be beneficial. Speaking of the GPS mod, I would probably be... let's see, let's lower that. Ooh, it actually starts dumping it out as soon as I lower it, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, like I said, GPS mod would probably be useful for this. And I will definitely be enabling it again on the next map. I'm assuming at this point it'll probably be the states map. Like I said, it uploaded to the server. It has 0 issues, which I find amazing. So for every map we've had so far on the server, other than the in-game map, have all had issues, some degree or another. You know, most of them are just silly issues, like naming problems and file sizes that are too big, and you know, all that good mumbo jumbo. Yeah, from what I've been told, nothing too serious, but still bad enough it'll throw errors when you upload it to a server. Also, keep in mind the states map. It does have the soil mod, so we will be having the soil mod. You know, again, this is assuming it all works. We'll be having the soil mod for the next map. I have to double check too. I'm not sure if there's any other mods that are required for the states map. I do believe the animation map trigger was required, if I recall correctly, and I think there was one or two others. I have to double check that to know for sure. Let's move the other quad track out of the way here in a moment. We won't actually need this cultivator then, seeing as how we're using this. Let's actually turn the tanker on here first. Go. That's not going through it too bad, but I don't think we'll finish the field here. The one tank. I don't think we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, this is probably actually one of the few maps where you can actually produce enough manure to actually cover a field. More than one field. Definitely need larger turnaround spaces on the ends of these fields, or to do headlands. Headlands would probably be the more appropriate step. Interesting manure setup. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like this before. Typically where I live, you know, the manure will be knifed into the ground. Now, depending on how large the spreader is, either anywhere from 4 to 6 knives that push it into the ground. And my knives is basically just like a big, big chisel plow, like on the back of the manure spreader. Definitely really need to pay attention on your driving on this, that's for sure. drive too deeply in the water. I should actually get that message on this map. Can't actually do that in the pool in town there. That pool is actually deep enough to drop a tractor into. Okay, I definitely didn't get that last pass there quite as straight as I have the last couple. Anyway, we'll read some comments here. XRP512 saying, did you edit the money? Did I edit the money? Good question. I don't believe I know anything about that. I don't know what would give you folks the idea that I've edited the money. Come on now, we're obviously pro farmers on this map here. That's how come we have as much as what we do have, so. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Panda 1807 does +1 like for such great humor. Keep it up. Nice to hear your voice again. Thank you very much for that. It's stuck on here now. No idea. Oh, is there a tree back here? Okay. Silly map creator puts a tree there that we can't drive through. Ross commented and said, Reaper 9111 is a big favorite and converted one of your favorite mods from American Eagles Modding. You'll have to have an account for that. It's the Gravity Wagons, the J&M Gravity Wagons. For those who recall, back in 2013, probably one of my favorite wagon / tipper choices. Definitely more of an American wagon there. Yeah, I don't think it'll show up because I'm in multiplayer, so I can't show you guys, but I do have them in the game. And like Ross said, they're off of American Eagle Modding, so for those who are looking for the J&M Gravity Wagons, go to American Eagle Modding. And we're almost out of manure. And we are out. Now, it keeps cultivating, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It just stops putting down manure. Okay, so let's go fill up on that in a moment. But yeah, as far as tippers go, I basically don't see tippers like this, at least where I live anyway. You might see like the Bergman here, you might see that for silage, grass, that type of thing. But as far as hauling grain goes, never see those type of tippers used. It's either gravity wagons, the trucks, and trailers. You'll sometimes see like that Kenworth dump truck that we have, you'll see that used. There we go. A little bit closer apparently. And a comment from Delcom here who's saying, for those of you who remember Hogan's Heroes, I know nothing. And for those of you who do not, that's the famous quote from Sergeant Schultz. Delcom's saying he really had a hoot watching this video. Thank you very much for that. I believe that was the video where I was mentioning something about that. Everybody happens to know where the I know nothing, I hear nothing, see nothing comes from. There's probably other places it comes from too, but yes, that is the one where I was thinking of it comes from. Oh, interesting. The back piece is actually getting dirty, while the tanker piece is not quite as dirty. Ron was saying the old family farm is one of my favorites. And was asking if I'm into the fruit trees and greenhouses on this map. No, we have not done any fruit trees, greenhouses, or anything on this map. Definitely something I'll have to try to remember. I don't do the greenhouses very often. It's just usually you end up forgetting them. Yeah, I really should try to remember to do greenhouses a little more often. Like I said, I typically just forget about them being there. I guess it's probably because I don't do a whole lot with placeables. Yeah, if you folks want to see some greenhouses, just let me know, and I'll try to do that on the next map, maybe get some set up. Probably not a whole lot of point setting them up on this map anymore. I am planning probably this weekend sometime, or somewhere abouts in there. I will set up the new map for the servers, so... And like I said, that will hopefully be the States map, unless something doesn't work out, like the map doesn't work. I'm planning on doing the States map, and that is off of FSUK. Also, if you folks want to see any other mods on the server, let me know. I was actually thinking maybe the disc ripper off of American Eagle modding. That would be kind of a cool mod to add. Well, I think keep in mind, American Eagle modding, again, another safe website to download mods from. The only thing is, with American Eagle modding, will have to have an account to actually download it, so something to keep in mind there. Oh, we had a little bit of a lag spike there. That is like the first one I think I've had since the update. And like I said before, anytime you're doing a multiplayer game, that's always to be expected. You're going to get lag at some point. I don't think there's anybody out there that has a perfect connection. Might come close, you know, most of the time, but not always. Okay, folks, with that, Dan, wrapping right up on the 30-minute mark almost, we finished that field. So, with that, folks, we'll wrap up the episode. Have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.